All right, guys. So Shane and Lena was doing the broadcast, and they were talking about jealous friend. Now we all seen the fallout that they had with Crystal and Ray and Chris and Rob. Now apparently they was going into detail how everything had transpired, how their friends, had ended, and also spoke about that one of them had damaged their YouTube channel Plaque. So here's the video, and let's take a look.
I feel like, to be honest, just have that mask on is just crazy, like,
because it's survival over here. You get what I'm saying?
it's crazy.
Some people, I noticed that some people are opportunists, if that's the word, opportunists, right? Where if they see an opportunity where I could get in to change my life and secure myself, I'm gonna do it. And I feel like
that's not bad. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
I understand you gotta do what you gotta do, but then the truth gonna always come to light. Because if that's your agenda, that's your motive, it's gonna come to light. I mean that it's bad motive.
Yes.
And when you have bad motive, that this shit never sustain. It never lasts. So when we be genuine off the rip, being good to people, because I'm telling you, that's natural we are. Ask anybody, even people don't talk to us right now, ask them all we was, or everything was, if we're not genuine from the heart, and at the end of the day, still that might be our downfall, which we learn with different people right now.
Yes,
we're very skeptic, because we realize people are snakes, and at the end of the day, still you never know who's who, and you never know how much impact of a harm they could put on you and your family. So you have to just protect your games, protect your family at all time. So when it comes to like friends, right, you just never know who is who.
Right.
And y'all could be vibing, and you gotta energy gotta tell. But sometimes it's hard.
I like that. But sometimes the energy is just, let me tell you, it just don't match. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You know what I mean? Because maybe you just don't know that person too well.
Right, because y'all getting to know each other,
That's
but
okay.
I feel like a lot of time where we probably went wrong is that you got to separate work with friendship.
Oh, I like that.
You have to separate the two, with work and friendship, because if you mix work and blend it with friends, you might have problem. Because if the work where it's like, let's just say the work coming on a collab, right? Let's just say we'll just meet some random people, and then okay, they want to collab with us, and then every time we link up, it's just straight collab. We never have no genuine time. You can't tell if it's a true friendship, because they probably want to collab to gain a fan base from us, whatever. And then that's the only motive. So they're gonna put on a mask to be cool, just to get a collab. But then when real life stuff come where I need real friends to show up, you know that they're not there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? Let's take content, let's take collaborating out of it, because most of the time with even what we do is you collaborate with somebody. I say, okay, they're cool, let's collab again, and they come to your house. No, y'all collaborating, and then after a while I realize, damn, all this person want to do is collab. Let's just vibe without even collabing. Let's have a normal conversation. Let's vibe and chill and see how things goes, because that's what you want to build, a real solid friendship. You want to get to know them. How was your day outside of this and that, but then that's what we was doing.
Yeah, but when it comes to, that's exactly what we was doing, to be honest. When it comes to our situation, we was really genuine, and we didn't have to be. But coming from where Shane and I coming from, that's just our vibe. Like, hey, welcome. We take the chances, because we really want to be the type of person to take any relationship serious. We always come to that agreement. Listen, if we're gonna let them in our house, are they your friends, or you trust them? Like, we always have these talks. What do you think about that person? It's like, all right, let's fill out the vibe. Would you like the energy? That's how Shane and I are always. And I feel like we did do that, and we were very open, and then shit hit the fan.
I feel like it hit the fan because again, when there's real life stuff come into play where it's outside of from work, that's when you're going to realize someone is real friend or not. Because if right now, let's just say I'm in a relationship with you right now, just just say you independent, you're rich lady right now, and I'm only with you because you're taking care of me. The moment you can't take care of me or buy me clothes, and then it's real life situation where you need me to show up for you when you're sick, and I'm like, nah, I ain't coming there. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to know somebody is real, just wait till dark days come when you need them, and you see who really show up.
Right.
Where dark days where you need them and there's no benefit for them, just for them to come help you out.
Being in your darkest moments, do you think I don't think people will really be there.
But you just never know who will really be there until the dark days come. We gotta walk that storm and see. Because I'm telling you, and this goes for like anybody. This is not just for us. This goes for anybody in general, right? You can have people that always calling you for favor, and at one time you call them for favor, they're never there.
Yep.
They make up excuses, and it's like, yo, damn, I'm always trying to break my back to be there for somebody, and then it's like when it's my turn, nobody's there.
Yeah.
You know, and that goes for anybody. Like I said, you never know, because let's just say you never have a dark days. Let's just say it was in a situation where we needed help or needed to see things. We would have never know.
Right.
You know, but all along people got intention, and it's serious, guys, and that's what we've been talking about right now. Because I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yo, that's some serious jealousy or hate or whatever you might word it as. Because at the end of the day, still, when you invite somebody in your house and then they staying over, y'all doing content, y'all vibing, whatever, and get to realize that one day your reward that you gain from being where you are right now, like being a YouTuber, right? Yeah, it's someone scratch your name off your YouTube plaque.
Right.
How do you go about it? How do you feel about it? Because I never even talk about this ever, but it's like it's soaking in right now. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, that's it right there.
It's soaking in when we realize that somebody that we have around us would go as far as scratching off our YouTube name or name off our YouTube plaque. You know?
Yeah, it was a lot. It's a lot of scratches, a dent.
The name is scratched. We got a scratch here, a dent deep. Look at that. That's somebody deliberately like doing it. This don't happen by itself. Right. So when you have people who you open your door to scratch off the name of or your reward that you got, what do you think? How do you perceive those people?
You see, you never know, right? But fuck it, they gotta live with that guilty conscience, because like I said, we did our best in the beginning. So you could never forget good moments and good people. That's one thing you're never gonna forget, guys. And like we always talk about, it's better to have one best friend than 10 associates. You know, like Shane always tells me this, I'd rather have that one good friend than to have a bunch of people around me that's fake. And it's so true, right? But when you start to think about people like this, you just start to wonder, like, what kind of hate?
Like, how far could they even go?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because I could never.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying? I could never go this far.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's not in me to go this far.
Yeah.
But for a person to even go that far that you're even helping, how far would they really go?
Yeah.
Because this is bad.
This is bad.
You get what I'm saying?
And they hated you. They took your whole name out.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. And they stabbed it up. Yeah, they stabbed it up here too.
So that's why we're so skeptic, because people, you just never know. And it's like, if we as people stick together and be unite,
yeah, we will
be so great.
We will be so
especially
great
on the platform of YouTube.
Yeah.
We come from the Bronx, so we know exactly the struggle from the Bronx. Like, we know what it's like to like trying to get in and can't get in. Like, you're knocking the door to keep closing your face. So we're like, you know what? Screw knocking the door. Let's make our own door.
Yeah.
So that's what we do with our content. We just work hard every day, like dedicated to it. Every day we're gonna do content. So along the way, it was like, yo, we should go find other people that grinding like us and from the Bronx or close by, you know?
Yeah.
And then we'll find out like, okay, cool, we're making a team right now. Let's go crazy. We all could create our own door. Let's do this. If we stick together, I'm telling you, everybody will be great.
Yeah.
But the fact that some people in the group don't want to see you great, they feel like
they don't want you to be the leader.
You can't be great, you can't be the leader. And screw leader, nobody have to be leader. It's the fact that, okay, if this person put in more work than you're here, you got to respect it.
Absolutely.
You have to respect that.
If this person is teaching you and putting you on,
you have to respect it.
Respect it. The same way you have it, like a lot of people have jobs and you gotta respect their boss or whatever. It's okay. And to be honest, I want to be in a room full of people I could learn from.
Exactly,
you know
that too.
What I mean? Like, I don't want to be in a room and I'm the smartest person there. I want to be able to exchange the knowledge. So if you feel like you can't handle that, you feel like no one can be better than you don't want to learn that from no one, then yeah, you're not ready for success.
Not at
because
all.
you want to be around a lot of people who know way more than you, like way more than you. And I don't know, I just feel like the reality was people couldn't handle that you knew what you knew, and you was actually the one who was teaching and training, and then when you was like, yo, you know what, you guys can just do it alone, they were like pissed off about it, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like they were mad that you was teaching and training. They wanted the independence, guys, you know. They really wanted the independence. And then when Shane gave them the independence and they actually seen all the work
Real
he
work.
was putting in, they were like so pissed off that it was scary, because the narratives, they were so pissed off. They were creating
Fake narrative.
fake narratives. They were making things up. Not only did they do that, they were so pissed. They exposed my address all over the media, where my kids rest their head at. And that's something you don't do. That's a big no-no. You know, people should have codes, whether you're fighting or not. And they try to expose everything, like even try to expose where my daughter goes to school, everything.
And those are people that you had in your house, sleep in your house, bro. Where you rest your head at, where your family be at. So it's like,
no
imagine
emotional intelligence.
Imagine if you never get to this point. These are the people you still have around you. So how bad could it get? It could get worse.
Right.
So you have to wake up and see it from the early stage, like see the signs. Like sometimes we laugh about it and joke about it, but maybe if the sign is there, check it for real,
Yeah,
you know, because you never know how serious or how bad a person's intention is. You get what I'm saying? And it shows, because the fact that the stuff that they say I'm making up, it just show how bad
it is.
They're ready to go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep, I agree. And so now in this stage, Shane and I are like, whatever energy you give me, I'm giving you. Like, if you call and text me, I'm gonna call and text you. If you support me, I support you.
100%.
If you don't want me around, or you give me that vibe, you will never see me around.
That's it.
Because you have to protect your energy, guys. Like, it's a real important thing. You know, you could be having something great, share great news, and someone could just hate that. And, you know, sometimes things could even crash and go sideways for you. It's really bad. And you also don't want nobody in your life, or no, you don't want to be around nobody that's comparing their life to yours, your life to this. This shit is not a comparison. Like, you don't want to be around people who's compare, oh, but you have this, you know, look at me, or like, you know, why this or why that. You don't want to be around none of that type of energy, because hate is real, fighting is contagious, and nothing ever vibrates the right way when you start to think that way and you start to be that way.
Yeah, that's just, everything's gonna go bad.
Everything goes so bad, guys. Like, when I tell you it went from bad to horrible, it was just like, it was unexplanatory.
And that's why I'm just saying, if people, especially we that coming from poverty, right? If we stick together and unite, right, to help each other build up, let's be great. All of us helping, contributing as a team, right? You know how big we could have been. Take food, I'm gonna feed myself. No, if you have a team, the entire body gotta be taken care of. Everybody's doing their thing on the grind, right? And many times from the minority culture, we don't stick together. But if you notice the other culture or the other race that doing great, they stick together.
There's a gang of them.
It's a gang of them. They stick together.
They promote each other. They do everything
and
together.
They winning. It's a team. You cannot compete as a one man against a team. The team gonna always win. So the strongest team gonna always win, and you're just as strong as the weakest person on your team. So when you have a team and everybody's in there selfish and stuck up to themselves, that's not a team.
No,
that's never gonna grow. When you're competing with big dogs who stick together, who just flow, and unity is there 100%. That's what they vibrate on completely. You know,
I agree.
And then they still,
I don't think in the hood you ever really gonna find that, unless you maybe grew up childhood. But there's always somebody who's just a little hater. You know what I mean?
And sometimes take one person to be a hater,
One.
and it could just poison everybody in a group,
Everybody,
and
yes.
everybody just get messed up because they don't know, they're confused, they don't know what to choose, what's right, what's wrong,
Nah, I
and they
feel
end up
like-
choosing the wrong side sometimes.
I feel like they only choose sides because they low-key hate. So this is how it goes. You got that one hater in the group, right? And they brainwash you like, yo, you see how that person living? Look how they living. Look how they driving. Why you always supporting them? Look at you.
Yeah.
You going through it. Not knowing
That you're building.
that you're building, and it takes time because maybe this person is there because they've been doing it. But the fact that they allowed you to even be on the team is like, okay, you should be excited. You know you're gonna get results. Everything takes time, but that one hater will poison someone so bad that they start to look at you like, yo, that's true.
Yep.
Oh my God, yeah, maybe you're right. But I'm so proud at the fact that you made sure everybody ate.
Yeah, everybody was eating.
Made sure everybody was eating. A lot of money, lot of
Everybody was eating.
Yes. And you was making sure that he because like I say, Shane is a very genuine.
It was no paid involved. It was genuine for everybody to grow. It was genuine collab, no incentive, no money, no exchange. Let me tell you when money get involved. Money get involved when I know that all the load is on me. Because if I met you, right, and I say, yo bro, you should get on YouTube, you should do this. But you have the opportunity to do it because now I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna show you what and everything, but you don't do it. That's lazy. Not say lazy, but maybe you don't want to do it because you don't want to make time for it.
Right.
I would consider it lazy, but let's just say you complain and make excuses. So because you make excuses, this is where I come in. I'm like, okay, since you're making excuses, I'm going to make you the channel. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to do all the work. But guess what? There have to be a fee because now I'm taking time from my family.
Absolutely.
It's a job.
Yeah.
So people who do this, they will sign to another big company because it's big or it's another race. They have no problem. They'll never complain. But when it comes to your own people, because it's my time I'm putting in, I give you the opportunity to do it for free. We are not to charge you stuff. Just do your part.
Yeah,
I'll show you what I collab. Just make your channel. We work. No, people
Don't want to do it.
people make excuses.
Yeah.
So you are a result of your choices. So if you don't want to make excuses, guess what? You're gonna have to work for somebody.
Yeah.
If I'm setting up to way to work and eat and cook in the kitchen and you don't want to cook, guess what? You're gonna have to pay someone to cook for you then.
Yeah.
No, pay me to cook for you because I'm here.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then that get them even more mad.
Yeah.
Because I give everybody opportunity on the table like, yo, y'all could do your own thing. We just work together and build a team. And there wasn't no incentive at all. I'm telling you, that's a last minute thing. That's last resort. Because I see that as the only way people gonna really do it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like if you do it for them.
That's the only way that it
But-
will get done.
Yeah.
And it shows. Because like if there was about it, they would be about it.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you can't force somebody to be about it. But if they're truly about it, man, they would be about it.
All right, guys, so leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the situation and how everything had transpired between Shane and Lena, Crystal and Ray, and also Chrissy and Rob. And I'll see you next time with another brand new video. Bye.